Hello everyone, this is 76Demon67. This is we're starting on mission 10 of Devil May Cry 5. Alright, so before we head on, let's see if we need to customize. Oh, so we don't need to customize just yet. I think we'll buy just one of each. There we go. And just one. There. Okay, let's start mission 10. Alright, changing weapons. L2 or R2? Oh, hold on. Sorry, I have some gas there. Press L2 or R2. You can quickly change your weapon at any time. Press L2 to change long-range weapons and R2 to change close range. You can change which weapon you want to use and their order on the customized screen.
Really do this? No accounting for taste.
Alright, let's do sword. Alright, style actions. Change style with up, down, left, right, and use style action with circle. Use up, down, left, right to change Dante's style. Circle will perform different actions depending on the current style. Change style up, style action, circle. Trickster. Style that enhances movement, giving you more freedom in battle. Left, gunslinger. A style geared towards long-range combat, allowing you to keep your distance in an engagement. Right, Swordmaster. Style geared towards close-range swordplay. Use unwavering combos to cut down enemies. And finally, down, Royal Guard. Style geared towards defense. Turn the tables with powerful counterattacks. Guarding consumes the double trigger gauge and nullifies enemy attacks. Oh, that's good. Alright, B is okay. Heading on out. Okay, so if you press the devil trigger and then pressing devil trigger will turn you into devil. Pressing it will turn it off. All right. Oh, devil trigger. When L1, no, press L1 to when DT gauge is at level 3. Let's see. Sorry, I have a bit of gas again. At times I get gassy. No, not at times. Some days I get gassy. And it's just me. When your DT gauge is at 3 or higher, press L1 to activate Devil Trigger form. Your HP will slowly recover while in this state. You gain boosts to attack, defense, and speed. Press L1 again to deactivate this form, which I already did. Okay, that's done. Moving onward.
Come on, Dante, you're gonna miss the fun.
Let's see anything. There we go. Now we have unlocked the skills. Okay, let's do the speed. Rebellion, Stinger. Let's give it a try. Race towards the enemy and skewer them with your sword point before they can react. While Devil Trigger is active, the attack is more powerful but expends the DT gauge. Right before we let's change. Let's give it a let's do this form. All right. All right, so we got that done. Balrog, Bantam Revenge. Let's try that. Do a counter in the direction you dodge with welter move. Slip through enemy attacks and lay on the pain. In blow mode, when moving left or right during welter mode, press. Let's see if I can, let's see. Enemy action on. Nope. Okay. I think let's check the animation first. See if I got it right. You know what? It's not. There's a mode to this? Let's do charge shot. Coyote, charge shell. That's easy, so we'll not give it a try. Huh. Let's do Trickster. TS style level 2. Flipper Mustang. Shredder, Rising Dragon, Flint Wheel. Gunslinger, Rainstorm, Backslide. Royal Guard, Airblock. Let's do Trickster. And we'll do Try. Oh, Trickster, okay. Okay, so it looks like these fire attacks are going to be a tad bit tricky. Ah, there we go, we got Flipper. Okay, I think we got Flipper and Mustang down, I think. Let's learn that. Okay. Oh. Who is this thing? Barbed Discord. Chaos. Ouch. A rank. That's nice. Oh, and I forgot to what was I gonna say? It's on the tip of my tongue. Oh yes, just a reminder to all of you, again, this is a rental game, it's not mine, so I have to return it next week, which is next Tuesday. Oh man, I am just so full of gas. You know, some foods will do that to you. Alright, I got an S rank, which was good, but then I went all the way down to B. Ooh, yes. What is that supposed to be? Timer? There we go. Alright, we're out. There we go. Okay, go down. I got some gems. Well, I thought it was, those were gems up there. There we go. Blue orb fragment. And there's nothing. A little crevice. Alright, we got a blue, no, a purple fragment. Alright, onward.
Oh man, they're already here. These ladies work fast.
Yeah, man, I have no idea what's going on to me today. I burped like 5-6 times. Man, this is the more upside is for this. When you play Dante, you have a good variety of moves, but at times, oh my god, I have no clue what's going on with me. Have you ever had one of those days when after you eat your like a good meal, you feel fine, but then like 2 or 3 hours later, it comes back as like a burping nightmare. Insanity ablaze, hellbat. Boy, this one's gonna be tough. Hmm. Oh, I see. Okay, so when you do, so when you're in normal form, the Hellbat cannot be hurt, but when you're in devil form, it can. Hey, it's eating meat. Gotcha. It seems like this yeah. It took too long. The pathway has shut. And this pathway as well. What is behind here? Ooh. Very hard to tell. Oop. Amazing these graphics are. They're almost like next-gen quality. Oh, okay, so... Oops. Ah. All right. All right, we go there. Ooh. I think that was a little secret there. Well, again. Okay, go until they come up again. All right. Oh. Got it. Okay, gotta wait again. No, I'm short jumped.
can feel him.
Okay, before going further, look around. Alright, I believe that's the only path. Anything is going. Yep, it's closing up. Ouch. Alright. Gotcha. Very hard to keep the rank up when you're playing Dante. Okay, let's customize some more. Oh my god. It's like a nightmare burping bombardment. Right, let's do Swordmaster. Okay, Swordmaster. With Rebellion equipped, while on ground, press circle after you're executing a prop. Alright, I think I did that right. Let's check the little video that's been provided. No, there's none. Alright. Let's learn that. Yes. Now, next on to Gunslinger. Ebony Ivory, Rainstorm, Coyote A, Backslide. Let's do try. I am doing what it says, but when I... Oh. There we go. Alright. I blame myself. Here we go. Alright. Got that. Oh. Alright, backslide. With Kyle A. While on ground, press R1, L, back. Oh, okay. There we go. And one more time. Alright, there we go. Incoming. Man, oh man. I am so sorry, everyone. Seems like the dinner that I had is really coming back as a nightmare. And I don't mean nightmares on like I'm sick, alright? I'm not going to puke or anything. It just feels like... It almost feels like... The way I can describe it, it's like my stomach is acting... It's almost like it's self-inflating. You know, like one of those self-inflating whoopee cushions? No matter how... It's like... You know, when I burp... You know, you burp once, and that's it. It's almost like my stomach now, it's like after I burp, it's self-inflating. I'm not sucking in air. It's self-inflating, and then I keep on burping. Maybe it's something it never happens to me. Never. Hope it's only just this once. All right. We learned. Now let's do Royal Guard. Air block. Let's give it a try. Mid-air. That's easy. Alright. So basically, there is nothing. You just block in the air. Simple as that. Now, let's move on to abilities. Air hike. Focus your demonic power into a temporary mid-air platform, allowing you to double jump. Alright, let's give it a one-shot try. There we go. Simple as that. And that was a yawn. Alright, and that's it for quick customization. Alright, moving on. Yeah, it seems like we're heading back.
I'm feeling it. It's him.
It seems like they both lost. Again, he's way too powerful. Think we need to destroy more trees.
Well, well. O king of stench and filth. I'm impressed. Those are two of the most badass women in the world. And I only know one other guy who can defeat them. Jackpot.
Dante.
All right. Ouch. Still, he's not taking any damage. I'm sorry, that was a burp again. Well, looks like Urizen is still too strong. So I go to C and 2 B's. A. Got a trophy. This ain't over. So, A. Good, good. Needs slight improvement. Like I said, this is my first time playing this game. So, if I own this game, like, permanently, I'll be able to get more better. But like I said, hey, I bet all of you had this type of problem, right? When you have your first time playing a game, you struggle with the controls a bit, but then as soon as you keep on playing more and more, you start to get very good. Just like what happened to me when I first played DMC Devil May Cry. I had a bit of trouble knowing the controls. But then, over time, I'd say like maybe a year or two, I started getting pretty good. And I was slowly doing more difficulty levels. Because like I said, when I first play a game, I always resort to the easiest difficulty. So that I know what the attacks are, when they happen, what style the attacks are, and you get the idea. After awakening from a trip through his boyhood memories, Dante spoke about his first battle with Urizen. Everything was going well until Trish, Lady, and Dante made it inside Urizen's fortress and came under fire from Urizen's terrifying power. Nero and V joined the fight, but were quickly forced to retreat. And now... incoming! Again.
Last hope Nero was completely useless.
Get Nero out of here! This was a bad move! Nero, go! You're just dead weight!
1 month ago.
call me deadweight. I didn't come all this way for nothing.
Well, we all know that Dante's sword shattered, but how did he wind up in the cemetery?
This is power.
I still believe the reason why Urizen is too powerful is because we haven't gotten all the trees yet.
The Devil Sword Sparta no longer serves a purpose. I have plans for the both of you.
So that's how Lady and
You will accept
Trish got
my
transformed into
strength.
monsters.
How fortunate to serve such divine purpose.
All right, enough's enough. Can't let a boy do a man's job.
Hey, wait. I'm not done talking yet.
Okay, you get some rest. By the way, I guess I owe you one.
Legendary Curse Blade, Devil Sword Sparta. Demon Sword Sparta used to seal away the Demon King Mundus. Alright. Alright, so. I don't think we have enough. So, before we end Mission 10, let's see if anything pops up in the gallery. Dante. Everybody seems to start any talk about Dante with the son of the legendary Dark Knight Sparta. If you ask me, Dante himself is pretty legendary too. So he gets a job from his V fella who shows up out of nowhere, and he goes down to the underworld to steal back Yamato from the Demon King. The guy who stole it from Nero. Surprise twist, even Dante can't stand up to the guy. I mean, he gets wrecked. Just goes to show there ain't no such thing as the perfect man. Now, let's see the Devil Trigger Dante. If you're a demon and you see this, you know you screwed up. This is Dante's getting it done look. He may only be half demon, but when that half is the demon blood of Sparta, that's some high octane gas you're working with. Mostly full demons don't stand a chance. Not only can he move faster and hit harder than anything else in the room, his wounds heal up in a flash. This is the full demon killing package. Nice form. Also nice design. Huh. Alright, next is Trish. Uh-oh. hold on. I felt that burp creeping up. Okay, seems like it's subsided. It seems like it's subsided for now. But it's a matter of time before it pops up again. Oh, she has a variation? Oh. I do not see any difference. Oh, injured Trish. Okay, so... yeah, she has a few scuffs and bruises. Alright, in this form she has none. Alright, Trish is Dante's partner. I ain't no expert on the woman, but she ain't as human as she looks. That's for sure. I mean, normal human beings can't just shoot lightning bolts on command. I hear that during the Fortuna incident, she infiltrated the Order of the Sword. That's when Nero first ran into her. Oh. Aragon popped up again. Like I said, have you ever had those days when you ate a full meal and all of a sudden you just burp uncontrollably? And it's like you feel like a churning in your stomach, and it's not that churning, it's not like that throwing up churning, it's constantly churning to produce, your stomach is constantly churning the food to produce gas. It's constantly doing that. So it's almost like, have you ever had that happen? I remember first time, and it is one of the most terrible burps I've ever encountered in, for some years ago. Like, I would about say 10 years ago. It's what I call oh, it's on the tip of my tongue here. Give me a sec. Yeah. It's called sulfur burps. Have you ever had that happen? Like, you ate something, then all of a sudden when you burp, it's like you can taste sulfur. And it's just a very sickening type taste. You know? Has it ever happened to you? If so, put it in the comments box. Alright, continuing. She was saying, he was so inexperienced when he first met me. Now what's that supposed to mean? Okay, now injured Trish. Trish's demon though, demon through and through. But even she couldn't take down the big bad king. I mean, sure, Dante got his ass beat too, but I kinda hope one of the gals would pick up the slack and save the day for once. Oh, forgot to look at the... There we go. I swear, it's like almost... these graphics are next gen. The visual... it's almost like next gen. Alright, so they're a bit of dirt, bit of grime. That's over the dozenth time. Alright. Oh, Eva. Dante's mom, the woman the Dark Knight Sparta fell for, in other words, must have been a heck of a gal to snag the legendary Dark Knight himself. I guess her feminine instincts were so strong, even giving a demon a hug was no problem for her. Now, I played DMC Devil May Cry, and Eva is a bit different. In DMC Devil May Cry, Eva is an angel who got her heart torn out by Mundus. So I know that DMC Devil May Cry is not a sequel to the Devil May Cry series. It's a remake. Sort of like a story gone in a different direction. Enemies. Hellbat. You know, we can see a lot of weird things coming up out of the hot place, but this one's really something special. Again. Don't you just... I just wish I just wanted to reach in there and just squeeze my stomach with my bare hands. Force all the gas out with one big squeeze. But if I do that, I'll be dead. Alright, moving on. See how the combustion chamber is mounted onto its spine? So when it spits flame, it sets itself on fire? That's the kind of design I can get behind. Now that our... not that our objective you smash these little assholes to Kingdom Come. Try aiming for a combustion chamber on his back. Should take the fire out the critter and make for easy pickings. Okay, so this is a combustion chamber. Chaos. Another big lizard that crawls out of some deep dark hole in the underworld. Each one of those spikes on its back is like a giant sawtooth, and it's not afraid to get him spinning. They're sharp but brittle, so try snapping them off in between dodging its attack runs. Oh, and it's got these nasty little neurotoxin sacs inside its chest. Step aside when it starts hacking something up. That stuff is lethal. Anything else? No. Bosses? No. Weapon reports? Okay, Dante. Nope, nothing for V. Dante. Rebellion. The sword left to Dante by his legendary demon daddy, the Dark Knight Sparta. I've been slacking off on my Devil Sword studies, so I can't say much. But it ain't no normal weapon, that's for sure. Again. Well, these burps are not going to stop me. It's almost like the gas in my stomach is my enemy. But that doesn't mean I'm going to give it the satisfaction. So come on, stomach, pump out that gas if you want to. That's not going to stop me. Alright, continuing on. I mean, that Yamato sword you had yanked from you has the power to separate man from demon, right? I bet this sword has some crazy powers of its own too, but as things stand, I can't quite figure out what they might be. Very nice design. Devil Sword. The sword Sparta bears more than the Dark Knight's name. It gives off an ominous but somehow divine power. I hear the thing's brimming with demonic power, but only a few tough hombres can actually wield the dang thing. I'd love to spend some quality time experimenting on this blade, but nah. Better not. I'd only get chewed out. Now that's a nice looking sword. Okay, Balrog. There's an area in the underworld called Fire Hell, once ruled over by a big nasty beast named Oh, Burial. Yes, I remember Burial. It was that it's kind of like that lion centaur from. Oh, I remember I played the on on PlayStation 3. I played the Devil May Cry combo pack. You know, the one that has both the Devil May Cry 1, 2, 3, and 4 all in one disc. So if you don't know what Burial looks like, he looks like a demonic centaur, but a lion. Demonic lion centaur. Alright? After he bit the dust, they say this even bigger badass Balrog inherited the Burning Throne. Bad luck for him, he ran into our boy Dante, who whooped him like a rented mule and added his power to his collection of devil arms. The way this thing builds up heat to unleash powerful attacks, there's no doubt this is the power of the King of Flames. Anyone else would burn to a crisp wielding this beast, but Dante's a seasoned vet when it comes to handling hot stuff. Yeah, Burial he's kind of like a demonic looking centaur-like lion. Ebony and Ivory. A pair of gorgeous pistols made by Nell Goldstein, gunsmith and grandma to an equally gorgeous granddaughter. At first you might think the only difference between the two is the color, but you'd be wrong. Ebony's all about accuracy while Ivory's tweaked for rapid fire. If I had the chance, I'd dismantle the pair and see what makes them tick, but now is not the time for that. Still, what's an artist's grandma? What an artist... I'm sorry. Happened again. Like I said, that's not going to stop me. Alright. Continuing on with this last little bit. Still, what an artist's grandma was. Can't help but be proud. Now, a thing that I don't understand in the DMC Devil May Cry is this. Where did Ebony and I... If DMC Devil May Cry is an alternate storyline of Devil May Cry, where did Ebony and Ivory come from? Coyote A. Dante modeled this shotgun into an anti-demon weapon, compared into the sheer beauty of my grandma's guns. This thing's barbaric. Have you seen what this thing is like inside? It's like blowing up a dam to put out a campfire. Don't get me wrong, I could make something just as gnarly and pretty to look at, to boot. Doubt Dante would give two shakes about that though. It's almost like you can... There we go, yeah, you can see right down the barrels. You can see the firing pin. And that's it. Lastly, the library. Morrison's Letter Part 3. Before long, I got wind that old Tony had opened a little racket of his own. Devil May Cry. I managed to track it down and walked in to find a man by the name of Dante. Said that he'd been his real name all along. No, said that been his real name all along. Sorry, I keep on... It's a habit of mine for mussing up the words. It's like my brain's on rapid fire. That was the start of a beautiful friendship. Let me tell you, I'd never believed in demons or anything like that. But hanging around that guy long enough is a goddamn eye-opener, that's for sure. Met Lady around the same time. Dante always played fast and loose with his money. You see, I'd see her toss a few bones this way sometimes, even a job or two. Griping about the whole time. No, bleh. Griping about it the whole time, of course. The way they carried on, you could tell they shared some kind of past. Nothing romantic or some nonsense like that. No, it's more like they got what the other had been through. I tried a roundabout route to figure it out, but those two dodge questions the way they dodge bullets. The past isn't something they bring up lightly. One time, Lady let something slip about cutting ties that bind. She was on a pretty heavy bender. Mentioned something about them each having killed my family. No, again, brain, rapid fire. She was on a pretty heavy bender. Mentioned something about them having about them each having killed my brain. I'm so sorry. Mentioned something about them each having killed family. Okay, that's each having killed family. That's a bit of a confusing thing. You know, sometimes they leave out a word or two and that really gets you confused. Dante, his brother, and Lady, her father. Can't say for sure if that's the whole story. I suppose I could look into it. It is my line of business, after all. But I'm not the kind of scum to drudge up a friend's past just to state my own curiosity. So I just chalk it up to a drink. A bunch of booze-induced nonsense, as far as I'm concerned. I'm so sorry my brain was on rapid fire. When my brain goes rapid fire, when I read aloud in my mind, I don't mess it up. But when I read something out loud, I mess it up. That's just me. Alright, profile is Patty. Dante rescued this girl on one of his odd jobs. She had nowhere to go, so she started showing up at the original Devil May Cry. Heck, she'd even clean up since the man himself couldn't be bothered. Eventually, the little lady found her long-lost mama, and these days, they live together under the same roof. Still, I hear she keeps showing up at Dante's to bug him from time to time. Girl ain't afraid to tell Dante exactly what she thinks of his lazy ways. Though from what Lady tells me, she's got a bright and bubbly way about her too. Let's see what else we got here. Just turned 18, from the looks of it. Popular at school, popular with the fellas. Dang, looks like she turns them all down though. None of this has anything to do with the task at hand, does it? Right, moving on. And nothing for the documents. Mission 10, so, yeah. Jukebox, anything new? Oh, yep, we got, this unlocked. Let's see. Still, nothing for the rest. Only this one has been unlocked. I was about to say incoming, but these persistent burps keep on interrupting me. But like I said, that's not going to stop me. Alright, this is the end of Mission 10 of Devil May Cry 5. Stay tuned for Mission 11. And I'm sorry for all the burping, it's not my fault. My stomach has gone a bit rogue, though. Anyway, this is 76 Demon 67. Goodbye.